What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Cut, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Canelo Alvarez tried everything in his power to intimidate Bud Crawford going into this fight. I mean, I was watching these press conferences, even though I wasn't here for all of them because I ended up going away for a little bit. I went away for like 3-4 months because of a situation that happened with my so-called baby mom or whatever. But I had went away for a little bit, and I wasn't here for all the press conference, but I watched some of them back, and every time I watched it looked like Canelo tried to intimidate Bud Crawford. I'm like, that's not a good idea, Canelo. Do you not know the guy you're trying to intimidate? He's been fighting in the street his whole life. You know, a lot of people be like, yo, street fighting is more dangerous than boxing. Well, imagine a street fighter turned boxer. Now, what's more dangerous? But they're ridiculous because a boxer is more dangerous than a street fighter. But imagine a street fighter plus a boxer put together. Yeah, that's ridiculous, guys. You can't compare somebody to somebody like that. And the mentality too. So I kept trying to tell these people, and I guess Canelo doesn't know Terrence Crawford's history. He doesn't know you can't intimidate somebody like that. He tried his hardest to, though. I will give him that. Every single press conferences, he tried to stare that man down. He tried to walk that man down. He tried to do a lot of stuff to get inside of Terrence Bud Crawford's head. But nothing. He tried to do everything to intimidate this man. But nothing worked, bro. Every single press conference, I seen Canelo step to Bud and try to, intimidate this man. I'm like, bro, Canelo, why are you doing that? That's not a smart idea. That's not a smart idea. This is not a guy you can intimidate. This is a guy, his own mother paid people in the neighborhood to beat him up. And Canelo Alvarez, a boxer who a lot of people don't know a lot about him when it comes to his upbringing. We don't know for a fact if he grew up in the hood, but Mexico hood and American hood is two totally different. Totally different. We know about the cartels. We know what y'all get into. But, y'all wouldn't make it in the hood, in America. Come on now. It's a different ball game. Totally different ball game. But anyway, moving forward, this is a guy who got shot in the head playing dice. This is not a guy you can literally intimidate. It's almost impossible. I'm pretty sure he's seen a lot of stuff I don't even want to mention right now growing up, And if that didn't faze him, how can something he loves to do, something he does for a living, he gets paid to do it, how can another man intimidate him? You boxing fans were saying, oh, Crawford looks scary, he's intimidated. Canelo's in his head. For the first time in his career, he's an underdog. He's never been an underdog before. He's in trouble. Canelo's staring him down. I mean, there was even instances where Canelo pushed Bud Crawford. And I was like, whoa. Canelo, are you serious right now? Why would you push that man? Why would you push that man? That's not a great idea, buddy. You're weak, and that's not a guy you want to piss off. And I just needed something, and we all just needed Bud Crawford to wake up. We needed something to wake him up, even though we know he comes to fight every single fight. But we know in these press conferences, somebody does something to wake him up And every single time, it ends up bad for them. Like, for example, we go back and watch some of his fights. Like, another guy that pissed him off was the dude from Philly. What's his name? Hank Lundy. My Philly brother, Hank Lundy, pissed him off, and that didn't end well. What's his name? The Olympic gold medalist. What's his name? Felix Diaz pissed him off. That didn't end well. He beat the bricks off Felix Diaz. That was one of Joel Diaz's fighter too. I was thinking Joel Diaz would have knew what was going to happen to Canelo, knowing the fact that every single fighter he put against Bud put Bud to ass. Well, let's use what Bud says. He used the buckle, not the belt. He says, I use the buckle because the buckle hurts more. You know. He said, I use the buckle because the buckle hurts more. So a lot of people need to understand that no matter what Canelo tried, he couldn't intimidate Bud Crawford. It's not a guy you can just intimidate. This guy has seen it all. He's growing up where he grew up at, where he came from. Nothing phases him. He's seen so much stuff that a boxing match doesn't scare him. An opponent doesn't scare him. He could be going into the ring against a heavyweight, and that wouldn't scare him. He'll go in there and do what he has to do to get the job done. You know, at the end of the day, he's going to do what he needs to do necessary to win. You know, win, lose, or draw, you know, opponent's not going to scare Bud Crawford. You know, that guy looks fearless, bro. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't see Bud Crawford actually losing in this era. This is his era, and I see him going out on top. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, I just can't see anybody beating this man. This man just looks... Father Time hasn't caught up to him. I know a lot of people kept saying, this might be the fight that Father Time's catching up to Bud Crawford. You know, he's been boxing his whole life, and he's damn near 38. Well, he's 38 now. His birthday just passed. This is the fight that Father Time catches up to him. He can't be young forever. He lost his legs. Remember you guys were saying that? Now all of a sudden it's a different story. But Canelo found out the hard way. You cannot intimidate a Bud Crawford. And if he would have knew that going into the fight, I think he would have had a different approach. It's your boy, No Credit, I'm out.